When a severe storm hits, hail and high-speed winds can cause excessive damage to your home. This can lead to blown-off shingles, broken windows, siding damage, and leaking inside. If you suspect your home has been hit with storm damage, contact CNN Construction today. We are a proud GAF Master Elite contractor offering free exterior home inspection for storm-related damages. CNN is a reputable licensed roofing and general contractor working hand-in-hand with insurance companies and homeowners every step of the way through the difficult claims and restoration process. We will meet with your insurance adjuster to discuss the damages to your property, the value of those repairs, and the scope of work needed at your home. Our skilled team has you covered and will leave your home looking brand new. Give us a call today at 844-415-ROOF or visit our website at cnroofs.com for a free exterior inspection. C&N Construction. We find the solutions, not the excuses.
Hang on a second, guys. One second.
What up?
We've got to give a shout out to South Nashville Heating and Cooling.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Friend and supporter, showing proof. Also, the longest running sponsor of I Got Some Shit to Say, the podcast.
Absolutely. Look, man, South Nashville Heating and Cooling, where quality and craftsmanship come together. They've been doing this since 1985. That's almost 40 years of service. Expert designs, quality installations, superior service.
Absolutely.
And let me tell you something.
What's that?
Tell me.
I feel confident in the fact that South Nashville Heating and Cooling will keep me warm in the winter.
For sure.
It'll keep me cool in the summer.
Absolutely.
Matter of fact, these middle months, you'll be comfortable even then.
Absolutely, dude.
Y'all know the deal, man. South Nashville Heating and Cooling, we love those guys. Y'all see the name, y'all see the number. Tap in.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Always.
Damn.
It's I Got Some Shit to Say, the podcast, man. We're back like we don't stop because trust us, we never do. All we do is work. Y'all know me.
Fuck you, Squints.
That's right, R.I.P.
Whizzle fizzle.
Forever and always. With me as usual, my best friend in the whole wide world, ChadArmesTV.com.
Stamped.
That guy. And, hey, man, you know how we do over here at I Got Some Shit to Say. Sooner, I mean, seems like it's the one-stop shop now. You got to come through, and I'm so glad this young gentleman is with us this evening.
Yep.
This is the most organic conversation you guys have got for probably in a long time for I Got Some Shit to Say. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have Kendrick P in the building.
It's good. Yes, sir. Blessed to be here. I appreciate y'all, man.
We're blessed to have you, bro.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
We are fans. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
First, let me get this just out the way and throw flower across the room to the homie, DJ Spade.
Shout
out DJ Spade. This name has came up on this show a number of times now, right, Chad?
Sure. Absolutely.
Spade has every aspiration of sitting his ass in that chair soon, and that's going to happen. Yep. But shout out to DJ Spade, because in this particular scenario, Spade hit my line and was like, Squints, I got somebody you should meet, bro. Like, I know these guys, man, and they're from Memphis. So, enough said, you know what I'm saying? Like, pull the fuck up. Like, we're fans of, we love the Memphis shit, bro. Like, we really do.
It's my favorite.
Chad said it a million times on camera and off camera. Like, that's just Chad's, like, bread and butter.
Yeah.
And it's so influential in just here at this table amongst all four hosts that sit here. But when Spade hit my line and said he had this up-and-comer from Memphis, I don't know how deep in the conversation we got before he said, yeah, bro, he an R&B singer. And then that's when I'm like, oh, shit, okay, talk to me. What's happening? Like, what's he doing? What's the situation? Like, how's he moving? He got current records, new project? What we talking about? And he sends me the EPK. Right? Now, for you silly people that don't know what that is, that's an electronic press kit. And it's stuff that, you know, like, you submit. You know what I mean? Anybody you want to see your shit, it's a detailed package. It's like a bio.
It's like a resume for an artist.
There it is.
Exactly.
And it's been a tool in this industry for long as I can remember. You know what I mean? But shout out Spade, man. He hit me with this EPK, bro, and like Chad's doing right now, I'm sure. We had the opportunity to tap into this young gentleman named Kendrick P from Memphis, Tennessee. Or originally from Memphis?
Yeah, born and raised.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
From Memphis, Tennessee. Come to find out, when he pulls up on us, y'all know me, the first thing I ask him is, how old are you, bro?
26.
I think that's amazing because here recently we've had these fucking 20-year-olds pulling up and literally showing us how fucking talented this world is. And I think you are a perfect example of that. But what's great about this one is I don't fucking know you. And I love these type conversations, bro.
So-
But facts, I've got to know the homie over the past like hour and a half. We've just been chilling, kicking that up, bro. And yeah, absolutely, man. But it started with you walking through that door and me telling you, big fan, bro. Because shout out to DJ Spade again. That EPK he sent me of the latest single, Chad. What's that latest single?
Get what you give.
Give what you give. Visual, all that. We'll put that right there below because that's the latest joint, right?
Yep.
So y'all tap the fuck in. But when he hit me with this record, bro, yeah, the punch Kendrick P's pushing, bro. Like that shit hits hard, Bubba.
Thank you.
Townsend enough to where I said, please get the kid over here.
Sure.
No disrespect with the kid shit either. I'm bad about that.
I don't take no disrespect at all.
Just know I'm an old man.
And what's crazy is when Squints told me about, when sent me over like the stuff with Kendrick P, I was like, I didn't know that I'd heard of you, but I had through the Don Tripp stuff on the I Heart Strippers.
Shout out to Tripp.
Yeah.
Shout out Tripp.
Tripp,
pull up, Tripp.
Yeah. Tripp, pull up, man.
Yeah, need that.
He going crazy too.
He always has been, man. We're huge fans of Tripp
Y'all
over
go
here.
peep them tapes out.
Yeah, but I did not know that. I was unaware. Like I tapped into the catalog of Kendrick P based off the EPK I received from DJ Spade.
Yeah. Shout out to Sheffrey and DT too, man. They the guys who producing this shit. And engineering.
For real. Shout out, dude. The sound's amazing, bro.
So thank you.
But when I tapped in initially, dude, I just went down Kendrick P. I was like on this solo endeavor shit.
Right.
Like I was just listening to your current record and your previous record.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about typing in FEAT dot Kendrick P. Yeah. And then, bro, I didn't know that till you walked through the door that you were featured on Tripp's latest joint.
Yeah, man. Working.
Right? That's a good credential to have under your belt, my friend.
No, for sure.
Especially coming from two guys that are just huge Don Tripp fans.
Yeah.
But the more recent album, I hit play on it in my AirPods. What's the name of Tripp's latest joint?
The Devil You Know.
My guy's on it, man. We don't even need a Google machine.
Yeah.
Chatty's putting you out of a job. Not really. What was it? One more time.
The Devil You Know.
I hit play on it. I think Chad sent me the link for that latest Don Tripp that morning because, Tripp lately, he's just been surprised, you know what I mean? But just throwing albums at us, it seems like.
Man, I just say everybody make sure y'all keep your eyes on Tripp, man.
Talk your shit. I love that type of talk, especially when it's about a person like Don Tripp. Big fan, man. I really hope he pulls up soon. We've been manifesting it though, so it should happen.
Man, I'm gonna highlight my dog.
Shout out Kendrick
I gotta
P.
make sure I say this. My Tripp, one of the most genuine artists I done ran into. Man, like we don't even plan these songs out. It just be random times I talk to Chef. I'm like, man, we in the studio, pull up, and I'm pulling up, and we just working.
Dope.
Playing track. Sometimes we go to the studio and talk for 3 hours, but 3-4 hours and
That's
don't do nothing. Then we like, oh damn, let's get to some music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it just be genuine, man. So shout out to him, man.
The way you're talking about that,
cool.
how did that relationship generate?
With Sheffrey. So I end up, me and Sheffrey linked up, and we just consistently started working because the energy was right and the music that we was creating was good and pure.
Dope.
So he ended up talking to Don Tripp about me and played him a couple records. Tripp fucked with it. And he told him, man, put him through. And he put me on this album that he was dropping at that time. I think it was Christopher 2.
Yep.
Okay.
And, I was on 2 songs on there.
Dope.
And actually, matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, the reason we did that song after we did a song that Chef had put out called I can't even think of
that's crazy. You're getting to this point to where you're forgetting how many songs you have with the gentleman and
we have a lot. We got a long.
That's crazy though,
Just
bro.
keep
I think
going.
that's dope.
I'll find it. I'll find it for you.
I didn't know. I knew nothing about this. Like I really didn't. Keep going.
I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's Flowers.
Okay.
That's the name of it. It's Don Tripp and Starlito on, and I'm featured.
Shout out Lito.
Yeah, shout out Lito for sure. Much love to Lito.
Oh, that's dope. You own several of these. These Phil Jackson projects that Sheffrey put out.
Nah, me and Chef locked in, bro.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. He's killing it.
So let's talk about that relationship. How did you link up with him? As far as a production standpoint and that kind of thing.
he ended up hitting me up one day on Instagram. You know, I had been hearing of him because he had been putting in work for years. You know what I'm saying?
Stock was rising.
Yeah, you hear me? And he hit me up on Instagram. But I might pull up. I just got my studio built, my work.
Blind, you didn't know him at all. You just heard of him.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know.
Cool.
And it was like shit. I would pull up. I pulled up. We worked. It was kind of like I said, it was a brand new spot. So the sound went exactly where we needed it to
tune in a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? It really was us overthinking it because we just was trying to make sure that it was right. We ended up getting the record done. You know, we was like, all right, whatever. Came back and got like this song called Naked, one of my favorite joints that we did on my project called For You. And from there on, man, we just been locking in like
dope,
crazy, all night type shit.
How serious were you with music when you first linked up with him?
This was recent. Like this was probably a year ago when I met him. I've been doing music. Well, I've been
cool.
building a career in music for 9 years straight.
Love
at
it.
This point. Yeah.
Dope. Yeah, because like I said, guys, I don't know nothing about Kendrick P, but purposely, like in real time, right before we started, Chad, you were looking at what?
I was just reading up on his bio. Yeah,
I never read it.
Yeah,
I literally just tapped into the talent. Literally, like I literally just started listening to records, and I never got as far. Like I knew the catalog was large enough to where I didn't tap into the features, and just to hear like as Chad's looking through his phone back there, he's naming off like numerous projects you've been involved with right under my nose, and I never knew. Especially the latest Trip record, because how many you're on one on that one?
Yeah, just one.
But still, one.
Mine's crazy, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
I don't want to talk too much about my boy Formula, but that dude raw, and it just like I said, just be so genuine and random. So the record was literally just energy. Played the record, I'm in there singing. He like, what you got? Jump in the booth and we make a song.
Yeah.
So that's what type of time he on. He really on it.
Yeah. Well, shout out to the people you brought with you tonight. You know what I mean?
Family.
Got some management in the building. Got a photographer in the building. Got our guy DJ Spade. And
shout out Carter, bit bro.
You know, absolutely. I'm gonna put you out there a little bit though, because off camera in the first hour and a half, we were just kicking it, man, just getting to know each other a little bit, making sure everybody comfortable, having a good time.
Yeah.
My man mentioned that you freestyle like majority of your stuff, or just like how does that happen with you? What's the writing process for Kendrick P? Do you just get in there, you just vibe with the artist from a feature standpoint and a solo standpoint?
So I'm gonna have to start from solo.
Go ahead.
Basically, I wasn't doing this at first. I always freestyle because this just, you know, being a music head and an artist, you know, it just kind of spew out. This is what I love, hip hop and shit like this.
Okay.
So, like flipping bars and shit is a passion of mine.
Yeah, we talked about that too off camera.
We did. But
him and Chad were like freestyling and shit before.
We were turned up over here.
Yeah,
can't help
running through beats. Y'all know Chad. Fuck.
We can't help it.
Yeah.
But honestly, once I started, it was literally like right before I met my manager. I was kind of like walking into the freestyle zone to where like I'll do a song and don't finish, and then when I get in the studio, I finish the verse out. And that's where it kind of was like I was going into the space of freestyling, but I was still skeptical about it. When I met him, I just ended up locking in. It was like a different mode, honestly. It was like I got in a different space. He put me in a different environment.
Like when you say that, when he put you in that was coaching aspect, or just like mentorship, or just guidance, or like how'd that work, man? I'm interested in that. I really am.
Yeah, of course, mentorship and guidance. Yeah, like most definitely.
Gotcha.
He been helping me understand things way better because he been doing this shit for a long time.
Dope.
And he got the credentials and like he know what the fuck he doing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts to the credential standpoint. I heard some of these. Yeah, some of these he was flexing hard.
Bro, that's a few though, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
he was going in on us, man.
They got us give my nigga his respect. But yeah, it really wasn't him telling me anything. It just was I really can't even explain. It was an energy shift. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
sounds like you was already going that way anyway.
Yeah. And he just kind of like knocked it in because like everything with me, bro, it got to be genuine.
Yeah,
you feel me? And we linked in so genuine. It worked. You feel me? So I was just in mode. I feel like I needed to improve, I guess, in a sense. So that's what I was doing, and I opened my mind as far as like when I'm freestyling, I compare it to I'm just writing. I'm still writing. It's just in the moment writing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I don't really overthink it. I just feel, and now I'm just flowing with it. I've been doing that for about 3 years mostly. I mostly freestyle. Like I said, 90% of my shit is freestyling off the top.
Damn, that's interesting
dope,
to me. I think that's really interesting.
I had a question. So and it may tie in with this. So you born and raised in Memphis,
Yep.
right? And was it your mom and your granddad that was like the music, like there was musicians in the family?
My mama not a musician, but she
Or like singers
She love
and-
music.
yeah,
Yeah, my
love
granddaddy. Okay, so I grew up.
You tell Chad had that bio, that cheat sheet.
So,
yeah.
but
I'm with it.
it's a good question.
I
though.
love
Yeah.
it. It steers
So,
the conversation.
My granddaddy is a pastor, and so basically I grew up in the church.
Singing?
Yeah, my
Love it.
granddaddy can sing. Like he like one of the closest things to Al Green I ever heard. I know this
okay.
sounds very exaggerative, but it's
Coming from a
It's real.
vocalist as dope as you are, you know,
Thank
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. but,
I believe you. Go ahead.
So he a guitarist. He pretty much can pick up any instrument. You know what I'm saying? He's super musically inclined, basically.
Okay.
He one of the purest dudes that I have ever seen, you know what I'm saying, through my life as far as like not switching up.
Okay.
Like you know, he wasn't always a pastor. He had his, you know, he got his backstory.
Absolutely.
He
Yeah.
went through everything and took him to the point to where he felt like God called him to do what he needed to do.
Okay.
And he started peering it. I seen him every day. Basically, he basically my dad. You feel me? But yeah, so he is pretty much the reason I had no choice but to hone into the music, because I was put in the position like play the drum, like play the guitar, or play the
Love it.
sing in front of you. Hear me?
Yeah.
I ain't had no choice. That's why I know piano and stuff like
Love
that.
it.
So
And that was your mama's daddy?
yeah, it's my mom
Dope.
and dad.
Dope.
My mama got a big influence on a lot of music I was listening to too, because you know they were my mama. We was always with her,
Right.
so a lot of the hip hop and a lot of the R&B from the
Yeah.
'90s and all that shit.
Yeah.
I got that from listening, you know, being with my mama.
Yeah.
And my dad too. My dad was around. You know, we got a rough relationship. You know, I love him, but yeah, he
Yeah,
was
you only
around,
got one, so I get that part. I'm with you.
But
What did those influences look like in the 90s?
in the '90s, we
That you
talking about
remember, like
Jodeci.
from your mom's
Yeah.
like catalog, you know, from what she's riding around listening to, and you
sure.
remember listening to
Yeah.
with her. You know what I'm saying?
Jodeci.
Yeah, shout out Jodeci. They're probably watching.
Shout out Jodeci. Jodeci, motherfucking Boys and Men.
Hell yeah.
What's my boy name? Damn, I just forgot that boy name. It fast.
We're talking 90s, man.
Of course, Usher. Yeah.
Chad just got
Usher,
aggressive.
yeah.
He said,
Nah, but yeah, you
I
can't play
get
with
that.
Usher though. You
You
got to come
cannot.
on.
I didn't mean to
Bruh,
sound
'cause
aggressive.
You cannot.
Have you
dog.
been seeing him recently? Like he's still going
Bruh.
super crazy. Like bro,
I've
shout
said
out to
this.
Usher,
I've
bro.
said this on this show. One of the dopest shows I've ever been to.
It's an Usher show.
Usher show.
Bro, I believe
He
it, too.
headlined with
Yeah.
Trey Songz. Dope ass show.
Yeah.
Never forget it. And Miguel. Miguel opened up.
Miguel Cole and
Yeah.
too. Yeah,
I saw
shout out
Chris
to him.
Brown live too.
Breeze crazy on it.
Absolutely bananas. One of the best shows I've ever seen.
Bruh,
Choreography was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And me and my homie got like first bowl in Bridgestone. Like, I don't know how familiar you are with Bridgestone Arena, but first bowl was kind of back, a
close.
big old floor section. You know what I
Yeah.
mean, bro? As soon as Breezy came out, me and the homie just fucking saw some steps, walked down it, and by the time third song came on, me and my homie was like in 8th row,
Damn.
just standing there,
Yeah.
kicking it. That shit was amazing, bro.
It's cold.
I'm so glad I got an opportunity to get that close to the stage too, because it made me appreciate it that much more.
Yeah, and I know, bruh, cause he top level entertainer. They
Bruh.
gotta get it, boy. He fly. They be playing with dude like he ain't
Absolutely,
the best
they really
entertainer
do.
of this time.
Man, and he's not going anywhere. So now I think it's dope. You know, 15 years later after he, all that kind
Shout
of
out
shit.
to Breezy, man.
Right? Yeah, I think he's just still like. I'm a huge fan of Chris Brown, bro.
For sure, me too.
And what's so funny that we're even talking about that, and that's a rabbit hole conversation we warned you about. Like we just sort of just go, man.
Yeah.
But fun fact: out of the 29 people I showed or let hear Kendrick P prior to this evening, we're talking percentile, literally mid 60, 70% Chris Breezy is what they hear, is what they like as far as that goes. But
be mad at that
you
comparison.
cannot fucking be mad at that, bro. Because
It's
A,
respect.
you don't hear many people compared to that particular person.
all.
And then, I mean,
And it's Breezy.
based off what we just said prior to me saying what I said,
Yeah.
it's Breezy. You know what I mean?
Top tier.
But that
I'm on the way though, my boy.
you definitely are, my friend. Does that do you, as far as like the inspiration goes currently, outside influence, is that something you still sought after, or is it all just
You mean
your own wave?
What you mean like
Like we
being-
talked about the 90s influence from like you remember like with your mom's, but like currently, like now that you're like an established artist and you're making moves out here, and we're talking about your monthly numbers and stuff now,
Yeah.
is there still like heavy outside influence from other artists, or is it more just Kendrick P and what we doing type shit?
So I want to say shout out to the team for the compliments you just gave, and Yeah, man. I listen to a lot of artists, but I don't really try. I don't let them seep into my creativity. And when I'm in the zone of like studio mode, where I'm just recording, I really don't too much listen to outside, and especially not new shit.
Gotcha.
I be having my bass like set of music that I listen to that inspire me to, you know what I'm saying, continue doing what I'm doing. You know, everybody had their days and times and up and down, mental shit. But like it keep me on point.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of nip and shit, you know what I'm saying? J. Cole and you know what I'm saying? A lot of the smooth R&B. I've been listening to a lot of Marvin Gaye lately. That shit making niggas feel, you know what I'm saying?
That's you getting grown, Bubba.
Yeah, you hear me getting older.
Yeah. You said mid-20s, bro.
Yeah.
You start sprinkling that shit in and enjoying it and admitting it.
But
that's when you growing up, Bubba.
It feel better than the most, bro. It be feeling, to be honest, bro, better than a lot of the rap I'm listening to now.
No, for sure.
Yeah, but that's just the maturity you're going. Like, and shame on me for talking to you like that, bro. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm a 40-year-old man at this point, dude, and like just referencing back to like those times of my life when I was 25, bro. Like, granted, I'm not a dope ass fucking R&B singer by no means, but at the same time, I think it's dope to recognize that like type shit, bro, because. You know, me and Chad can tell you, there's plenty of shit that we probably didn't like fucking 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And now it's like embarrassing that we do.
But nah, it ain't.
Not embarrassing.
I was about to say it ain't embarrassing. But it ain't even. First off, you probably just in a different space.
You never thought you'd find yourself enjoying it.
Yeah, I've never not liked it though.
Of course.
Yeah, it just.
But now it's in rotation, bro.
It's like I'm bumping it every morning.
Right.
You hear me?
That's how I start my day.
You hear me? Like, I have to hear it. I be playing it to get my daughter to go to sleep and all kind of shit. Like, Marvin, it's just too. It's pure, bro. And the fact that they were just creating with none of this shit that we got. They, you know what I'm saying? They really be carrying a lot of artists. No dissing nobody. It was just being real. Like,
I get it.
A lot of shit wouldn't be going back then, but these folks be off the muscle getting this shit one take. Full band, like you can't fuck up. Like, it was different, bro.
Bro, like the Marvin Gaye era stuff and like the Motown stuff is still so fire, bro.
It is, man.
It's
like
time.
Temptations, Four Tops, all them. Like this shit's fire.
Temptations,
man.
Dude, for
fire,
sure.
bro.
But
David
like,
Ruffin,
bro, like even back when though, or not back when, but like it seems like I just didn't appreciate that stuff until much more later.
I didn't until I was older. Like growing up, I was listening to like whatever was new at the time, which for me would have been like the people that you were named, like the '90s stuff, like the Jagged Edge, 112, Drew Hill. And I saw you put Donnell Jones as an influence there. He was a beast back in the day.
That's exactly the name I was just trying to think of over there. No cap.
He's a beast, bro.
That's borderline grown music right there, dog.
See, that's what I was about to say. I have never not appreciated it.
Yeah,
I've always sprinkled it in because I've always had to listen to it, right? But it was just, I don't know, I was just always straying away from it because I guess I was just more focused on, I really don't even know how to explain it. I guess, you know, like you said, just growing up.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah.
And I just made me want to hear that energy more. It's more, it feel more pure, more loving, more.
Yeah,
man, it's just different, bro.
Because a lot of times when you're younger, when you're young like that, like you're wanting to listen to what a lot of like whatever's in at the time. You know what I'm saying? Because you're still growing and you're still a kid. Like that's how I was back then, man. I was playing. Not that I didn't like it, I loved it at the time, but I wouldn't even give older music a chance because I was like, well, nah, because I just didn't. I wasn't focused on it. I was, you know, immature.
It's like irrelevant.
Yeah,
that's how I feel. But
I want to play something that I can bump in my whip with the windows down, you know, like and
but
look
that's
cool.
the shit, and that's the shit to bump it, bro. I be feeling
sure.
cooler than anybody riding with the windows down playing that Marvin Gaye. What?
Yeah,
for sure, bro.
That Al Green, man. I
think it's dope though to hear 25-year-old R&B artists that I'm such a fan of. Like honestly, y'all please tap the fuck in. I don't care if y'all paused it 20 seconds in just to tap in and come back. Like but I think it's dope to hear a 25-year-old artist that with great vocal ability, bro. And over the course of like the records I have tapped into, you've portrayed a range of music that is like you tap into a lot of different sounds, bro. You do a lot of things melodically. That's like it's dope to hear, like from someone from Memphis, 25, B, and then also mentioning that you're kind of just tapping into that kind of like I said, bro, you're growing up a little bit, and I think it's going to be dope to watch the development of someone we recognize now as a 25-year-old from, you know, that now that we know Kendrick P a little bit more. I think it's going to be dope to watch you develop more over the next, say, 3 years. So, like, wow, because as of that latest single, bro, I've that's been the one I
That's serious,
picked,
dog.
bro.
That's a serious one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And fun fact, I got one before we started this evening, and it's as soon as he started, even Chad says, like, bro, you sound like so and so on this record. Not to put him in any type comparison, but just like you could noticeably tell you were singing at a different key, but it was still a fucking dope 25-year-old R&B singer.
That's dope. That's
What the fuck? Like that's but to hear you say, like, from a writing standpoint, as far as like your original music goes now, or even the feature shit, like you're vibing with Trip or whatever, to hear you describe that now and say that you've been sort of freestyling most of it, 90% of it for the past 3 years.
Yep.
Right. I think now though, as you start mixing in some of this grown folk shit, you're gonna
I've been having some conversations with Big Bro about like getting into
that pen game.
It's a different little I've been let me say I have been like a few songs on my project that we putting together have been written. Like,
is that just that 10% though you're talking about, or is
it's in 10%?
Is that 10% growing?
The 10% is growing now. It's growing now.
Gotcha.
I've been writing more songs because I've noticed it's a different type of precision when I write. And you know, like, you know, my timing and words, the way I place them in different pockets and shit like that, it's just more precision there. And you know, when you want to get your point across a different way, that's what you need to do. You gotta tap back into the original plan. You feel?
What's perfect example, Chad? You ready for this? Chad's my favorite rapper on the planet. This is a known fact.
And he raw.
And bro, like when he when he'll write a verse for something, bro, if he gets away from reading it off his phone before he records it, you're gonna get a way different record. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like just when he learns that shit,
a whole nother zone.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, because you're not focused. You're not taking that focus away.
No cap. Yeah, because
you can portray so much more emotion still in the moment.
So, dude, when you write your song, you be like, before you record it, you'll fuck around and go through that joint a couple times.
It depends on the scenario.
Yeah, sometimes
Chad's the guy that if we're in the studio, he'll drop 5 bangers before we leave.
Yeah.
But if he's at the crib and he records raw vocals and is anxious to get to the big boy studio to lay down that final mix, in that period booked when he's got studio booked where he wants to go or get it mixed or whatever, in that time frame he could possibly learn that record because Chad's that type of dude.
Yeah.
And if he learns it, I'm with that shit. I love it. Like show and proof, bro. Genius, dude. Like I said, 800 plus song catalog, dog.
Yeah, man.
So there's been so much talent come through this room, and he will forever be my favorite rapper.
So
facts, like it's so
motherfucking Chad.
Yeah, Chad Arms, baby. ChadArmes.com. They know what it is.
Yeah,
but, that's no secret. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's so easy for me to confidently say that for the past how long, Chad? 15 fucking years.
Yeah, like, it's been a minute.
You know, but I think it's dope though that. I guess what I was getting to as far as like listening to the grown folks music or just getting more ear to that and just recognizing that at 25 years old, bro. I think, like I said, 3 years from now type shit. I bet that 90% shifts to more 50-50 of you writing and composing your own music.
I wouldn't even be surprised if it literally shifts to my
90-10 the other way.
You hear me? Yeah. Because I feel like I'll probably be coming, you know, probably just do freestyles when it's like at the most random time to where like, oh damn, let's jump on this. Okay, cool, let's do it. As long as I got it in the bag, I'm always prepared.
Yeah.
But that 90% that you give it, that 90 that you told me, that surprised the shit out of me, bro.
I wouldn't have thought that when I listened to the
hell
songs.
No.
I wouldn't have known that.
Like that's what I'm saying. Dope. Like if that's what's happening now. And that's what's coming from it, bruh. Like the more, you've been doing this 9 years, so I'm not going to use the word comfortable or confident because that's got you to the position you are, honestly. You know what I mean? I don't think you could portray that type. I talk this shit all the time about R&B artists, male or female.
Yeah.
It takes a certain motherfucker to get out there center stage and sing.
And it been hard coming out of Memphis. I done been, bro, early days in showcases, pull up, my niggas laughing at me when I walk in. But when I get on stage, everybody nodding their head. I get off, everybody shaking my hand like, you hard, bro, you hard.
Bro, and I wish I would have met him 9 years ago. You know what I mean? Just to get a glimpse of him. I wish you would have been here in the city or I would have been in Memphis more. And just known of Kendrick P when he got into this shit 9 years ago and seen that development stage till the moment you're in this chair.
9 years of preparation, man.
Oh, I don't doubt it,
Working.
Bubba. It's
growing.
It's dope to sit here and just it's dope to get an EPK through an email and be interested enough in an artist to where Chad's been over there fact checking. Just like when he mentioned your mother and your grandfather, just out of nowhere, like that just goes to show you, like Chad's over there digging because it's interesting. And then to hear like your music in front of it all and get a visual before we get to know you as a person. Yeah. It's dope to sit here for an hour and meet the crew and hang out for a minute and just, make sure everybody's cool. And then that's, you know what I mean? It's the scenario we like to fucking provide over here.
But that's on our end too, though. Not as far as make sure everybody's cool. Like, make sure the vibe is cool with y'all and us, not just with us and y'all. You know what I mean? Because and we've never had an issue where it wasn't. But
never say because it would love something. We walk in the door.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro.
That's
if you come over here,
over
here and don't have a good time, you're just an asshole. Sorry,
exactly.
And I'll say that.
And that's facts, you hear me?
But
oh God,
we try to make it so organic, though. A lot of times, even with our show being as organic as it is, I tell Chad all the time, I love when we have people we don't immediately know because we know so many people. You know what I mean? But to get a glimpse of someone that does this R&B shit and does it with such a dope product, you know what I'm saying? Like just the way I caught that record, bro. Kids got it. You know what I mean? Like I was like, okay, this shit works. Like what the fuck? But then when you come over and you get to throw in the personality with it, man, just get to know you for a little while. I'm anxious to see where this goes, dog.
Thank you.
So we're independent, right? I think we asked you that off camera.
We're independent.
And what's that mean to you? Are we shopping? Are we sending that EPK to more than just Squints and Spade? Or
I mean, we do our due diligence. Shout out to my, big bro. He handled the business.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're not looking for nothing. We ain't looking for no handouts at all. We've been building for a reason. We know what we got. We understand the product that we have. We understand the energy we pushing.
Gotcha.
We unique. We one and only with this shit, man. So eventually they gonna catch on. I had a guy tell me, I wish I could remember his name, but I had a guy tell me, like, bro, you gotta bring these people to your world. They ain't caught on yet, and it ain't your fault, but that's the thing you gotta do.
Yeah,
and
it'll make you stand out too.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it opened my mind to a new perspective on. They just don't understand what they hearing. Yep. So I just gotta keep on giving it to them until they can understand it. They know they like it. It ain't what's going on right now. That's the most prevalent thing. And I ain't gonna say that as far as everything going on in music, but as far as my city,
No, I see what you're saying. Like Memphis, it's more along the lines of like the street rap like style. You know what I mean? But what's crazy is that you're doing your R&B thing over the top of them same type tracks that them street Memphis rappers are making bangers too. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But you're just putting your spin on it. That's just dope.
Thank you.
You definitely catch that Memphis shit. You know what I mean?
Just working with Sheffrey, like you know what I'm saying? Like he's been cranking stuff out for a lot of cats here lately. It seems like, especially for Trip.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
So Chad, that catalog you've been tapping into back there, what does that look like in entirely? Like,
it looks like so you got one full length album in 2020, right? Mm-hmm. And then the rest was it singles? Did you have any EPs or was it all singles?
We dropped the EP that thing December.
The disc in 20 though, Chad, was that the first thing on the discography?
No, 2018 he dropped a single called All Yours. Was that the first thing you dropped on platforms? Was it All Yours?
Yeah, that was
2018.
That was
but still, that's 5 years ago of the 9 years. You know what I mean?
That was like that was literally probably like months before I ran. You know what I'm saying? End up linking up with Big Bro.
Oh yeah, I don't even think we asked that question. How long that's been a thing? The relationship there between your management and you.
Close to 4 years now. It's been like close to 4 years now.
That's dope, bro.
And it's dope that I saw where you dropped this Christmas too on the Christmas time.
Shit.
Because that's smart, bro. Because especially in what you do, that time of year, them streams for the Christmas songs go crazy, dude.
Bro, I want to see. Did you shoot a visual for that?
Yep, it's on
this Christmas. Yeah, hell yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that, bro. I missed that one.
Yeah, it's Christmas tree and shit.
Christmas is shit, bro.
That's dope, though, man.
It is dope, but that's a dope avenue to be able to tap into, dog. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the R&B shit, man. I love it. Like
me too, bro. I feel.
It's so rare to literally come across an artist, man, and just think their shit's dope enough to where I was anxious for you to pull up. There's only been one other R&B guy that I've been like, fuck yeah, pull up. Love to talk to him. like talented. Please, when can we make it happen? Kendrick P is one of those guys. We can say it now. Yeah, shout out Jake Whipple. That's the other one.
Shout out to him.
Right? But
Cold,
I hope that you fucking understand, or that sounded real aggressive. I hope that you understand in reality though, man, how much I'm trying to put on you, bro, as far as recognizing the initial talent level that I really think you possess, just like everyone else in this room. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Bro, I greatly appreciate it, bro.
Yeah,
it felt, bro, for sure.
But for when Chad started talking about all these features and the trip shit, and me literally hearing this shit and not catching that, not putting those parts of the puzzle together, and you know, we spoke about Eddie Valero earlier. You know,
Eddie Valero.
You can't talk Memphis and not talk Eddie Valero, and that's the homie. And Kendrick immediately co-signs, like, shout out Eddie Valero. But with those types of conversations, and then one's tied into like people like Don Tripp and Lito, and you know, just people that you're already sort of tapping in with. You know what I mean? I'm anxious to see what's next for Kendrick P as far as the feature game goes. As far as this R&B shit, bro, it's slim fucking pickings, bro, when we talk about that level of talent, dog. And like I said, bro, 29, 30 people, whoever fucking showed it to, so many people are like, bro, that's like Chris Brown. That dude's good. Where's he from?
Yeah.
For real? You know what I mean? Like, that's the most organic conversations ever, bro. And I'm not knowing you. I love being able to sit in front of you and make you understand that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, just try to put it off as much as I can, bro, because I only got you for a little while.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't around all the time, but just know that chair's yours anytime you want it, my friend.
I appreciate it.
But I love when we get people like yourself, man, of just such incredible talent and such incredible potential. But to be where you are at such a young age, man, like, what's next, bro, for you? Like, what do you envision for Kendrick P? Let's put the timeline back on it. The 3 years from now.
3 years from now, I do see myself selling out stadiums, man.
Stadiums?
The world.
Okay, man.
Yeah,
I mean, that's manifest that shit.
Manifest that shit, dog.
I feel like I'll be a household name by that time, and I feel like the world understand the energy I'm pushing, the messages, and I'm trying to give out. So
yeah. And my bad, bro. When I was talking about you dropped it for you. You dropped that in 2022, right? It was a pop project, right?
That was 22. We dropped it in
2022. Yeah. But it didn't show on Spotify for some reason, so I saw it on Apple Music. But I think that's what they were saying off camera too about it. So I didn't want to leave that out though.
For You, one of my favorite projects, man. I had fun with that time.
For You is?
Yeah.
I gotta tap into that one. If that's what is your favorite project of your own?
I really can't say I got more so favorite song. I like For You, but it's it's recent, so you know how that be.
Yeah.
But I just feel like and what you asked for was a good project. That was the first project we put out together. We got another project, Blessings on Blessings. That
EP,
project,
I saw that in 2020. Yeah,
that's the one we dropped there, one of 2020.
Yeah.
That one's special because like a few of those songs I wrote them while I was doing a jail sentence.
Okay.
So they didn't have a track.
Yeah.
So it kind of just worked like that. So real, you know what I'm saying? And the messages that I was portraying, that was my first time really tapping into that as far as like musically and putting it out to the people. Yeah. As far as how I feel about life and things that I've been through, stuff like that. So
you want to talk about that? How long did you go in?
3 months.
Oh, okay. Enough to make you fucking realize.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, but the situation that it was enough in itself for me to switch up everything that was wrong about my thought process.
Yeah.
Took a minute for me to redirect the energy, but
Yeah. Well, salute to you for being able to do that.
And luckily it only cost you 3 months of your freedom, and you was able to,
3 months, 5 years of probation. You feel?
Oh, okay. Well, So
like it was better. I'm beyond blessed, like tremendously blessed. You know what I'm saying? Like the situation was horrible. It shouldn't have happened the way it did, but I'm here, man. That's why I'm pushing the energy I'm pushing, cause ain't nobody really on this type of energy. Like ain't no love out here for real.
Oh no, no, definitely not.
Everybody they all for themselves.
Absolutely, it's a cutthroat kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But recently, off camera, I don't know if I'm putting you on Front Street. You're new daddy too, right?
Say it again.
You got how old's your daughter?
Yeah, 6 months.
6 months. So you're a new daddy, is what I said.
And I ain't gonna lie, since she been born, I've been going through it as far as like a shift mentally.
Yeah.
Like and just like seeing things a lot differently.
Bruh.
Like that definitely changed my perspective on the world.
Yeah.
Quick. Like soon as I held, I was just like, oh nah. Like it's different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit's gonna get different every day. You know what I mean?
I definitely believe it.
Them little girls hit different, bro. And then 6 months in, I completely like Chad. I love this type talk, bro, because you know I got 3 girls. Everybody knows
Hey,
that.
Kari, I love you.
Yeah, there it is. I got 3, and y'all met the toddler. The toddler stumbled out here and hugged everybody.
You hear me?
You know what I mean?
It was good.
Yeah,
she
right.
Checking the temp, you hear me?
But dude, who'd she go to first when she came in?
Chad.
She went to Chad.
Yeah.
But dude, it's so.
Try to finesse Chad, low key.
Chad is luckily, he's been my best friend for a long time. I got a 17-year-old, but he's watched all my kids grow up. But I love that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even with one and Leroy, like they're a big part of my kids' life recently. As of the past 2 years, they're here all the time. But I love Hartley's attachment to Chad just based off our friendship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chad don't have children
Yeah.
currently. But I think it's dope to see you admit that you're seeing the change, like, and that's back to the maturity you're like going through. Not that you're not a mature motherfucker, like you're a grown ass man, but at the same time, it's dope that you recognize these moments. And I think I'm really anxious to see where, you know, hopefully it's not 3 years before I have you in this chair again, but
Definitely ain't gotta be no 3 years, man.
hell no, bro. I told you, bro. Anytime y'all in the city, that chair's yours.
And we dropping, man. You hear me? We got so much shit
I'm
on the
excited
way.
about it, bro.
Yeah.
But the fact that you know, the motivation level that you obtained in addition to your original mind state of just working and putting music out, and like you said, 3 years from now, seeing yourself a household fucking name, which I clearly think is achievable.
Absolutely.
To have a new influence in your life is powerful as a little girl. 6 months in, you're starting to see these things, but bro, they are there forever. You know what I mean? Every day that you're both here, you will experience those things in the moments you never thought you would ever, and they will multiply too. You know what I mean? Like you'll experience something like, damn, bro, that was some real shit. Like I'm getting grown. You know what I mean?
I've been having them the other day.
Right?
You hear me?
The next one that hits you could be the almost similar, almost exact same scenario, but it hits you twice as hard, bro. And when emotion starts taking over your adult life, this is just from experience, okay? I'm just telling you, bro. I pull heartstrings.
Yeah, I'm listening.
When emotion starts taking control of your life from a fatherhood perspective, I think that's when we're going to get the best music Kendrick P has ever made, dog. I promise you. Let
emotion.
Emotion. As everybody knows, R&B is an emotional.
Yeah.
Like we all know it can be happy. We all know it can be sad. We all know it can be about love. We know there's so much emotion attached to R&B.
Yeah.
But from that first chord or bar, we know what we're talking about in most cases.
Off the most.
But I really think you'll notice this now, especially with me telling you like face to face, bro, as a stranger. You'll notice this, bro, and embrace that shit from a creative standpoint. Even if you ain't got no beats to fuck with, take it back to the cell or whatever. Write that shit down.
Boy, I swear but that's how things be aligned. Cause I literally was just writing a song with no track. Like
Do
on the way here.
You feel that influence, no matter where it comes from, Kendrick. As you experience these moments of just change and shift, it's all about maturity. And like I said, I'm just talking from experience. I'm not no guru or nothing.
No, I'm listening.
But I really
You've
think
been through life, you hear me?
absolutely. And Chad, notice Chad ain't interrupting me. He'd interrupt me if he disagreed or anything like that. But I think it's dope if you can harness these moments and really try to capitalize off of them and let them influence your creativity.
I feel like they have. I feel like
I don't doubt that they have.
Yeah.
But 6 months into fatherhood, wait till you see how much they do.
I feel like it started once I knew she was on the way. It was an instant, like, I don't know, it never got off my mind. I was like mostly what I was thinking about. I'm like, bro, I gotta do something like this. Gotta do this, do that. Gotta hustle. You know what I'm saying? And it was just different. And when I held her, it was just like Like the world just did a whole 360 or some
Wait
shit.
till
Like.
she starts talking to you and calling you daddy and shit.
See, I already be trying, but these babies advanced. She
Bruh.
was die. I was like, what you mean?
Man,
Did you just say my name?
it is crazy, dude. Trust me. Like they talk about it all the time with Hartley. You know, she's 2 years old and she's out here showing Chad how to activate his new phone. Like
That's crazy.
it's unreal.
Damn near, yeah.
Activate your
No,
phone.
No,
I mean,
that's
she
just me
probably
being
could.
silly,
I'm
bro.
about to say,
Yeah, but she's cold with the swipe.
Just
like
navigating an
she swipe.
iPhone or a
Yeah.
tablet, like, bro, she's 2 and she's dancing on this thing,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Yeah.
Look, all I got is my daughter on my screen.
oh, bro.
Every time, look.
Look at that, Chad.
Every time. It changed my baby.
That's dope, dude.
I'm in love, man.
Bruh.
I tell you, I fucked up in
Talk
the
your
head,
shit,
man.
Kendrick. I'm telling you, man, just from past experience, man, like, and even from like a relationship status, I would not have asked that, but in those pictures, I saw a female
Yeah.
picture pop up. I don't know what that relationship's like personally. Everything,
Yeah, everything great.
that's amazing, bro.
She like beautiful person. Beautiful person.
That's dope as fuck. I've been with my old lady 12 years.
That's great.
It
man.
is,
You
bro.
hear me?
But I'm telling you, during those 12 years, dog, even being 40 now, and me and Amy being together 12 years, my dumb ass is still fucking figuring it out as far as like what matters and what drove my creativity as far as what you're seeing right now.
Yeah.
Like me and Chad's been doing this for a year and a half. Literally. And it took me 3 kids and, you know, an extra 2-year-old along the way and like a 12-year relationship, a best friend that's the best rapper in the world for 15 years, and some of the best friends in local industry I could ever ask for to spark this moment of creativity that brought this show to fruition. That's so crazy for me to admit. But if I had some motherfucker telling me like, bruh, whatever you're thinking, like, go with that.
Yeah.
If somebody would have coached me and Chad in those directions, instead of us being so like, I don't know. I don't know, man. What do you think?
Yeah.
You know, like so much self-doubt or so much like uncertainty.
Yeah.
Bro, this life is too short for that dumb shit.
Nah, that's one of the biggest lessons of life right there.
Bruh.
Man. Stop holding back. It really be your mind, bro. Your mind be holding you back, and niggas be overthinking about what other people gonna think about, and
Bruh.
all that shit don't matter. Go do what you feel like you need to do, man. If it's pure, man, do what you need to do. And
Chad.
it's gonna translate.
When did you do that?
Do what?
What he just said. When you said stop giving a fuck and just Chad hit a
Fuck
switch,
these
bro.
people. I ain't
As-
gonna do shit. Man.
800. Okay, here it is. 800 song catalog. The last 50 records from Chad Arms are the best records he's ever done in his life. The next one's coming. The hell, new single April 7th just dropped. New album Live Forever coming soon. But the music Chad's on right now, as far as Joe and Jerry and Troy and Emmett, anything he's touching is the best music he's ever done.
Yeah.
Period. He'll admit that. He
That
has
growth.
to. It's that growth, but it never stops. But the moment Chad started fucking, man, Chad just snapped back in his game, bro. Almost like the same thing you just said, though. Like Chad just stopped giving a fuck. Like after a hiatus, like he took 2 years off. But when he just stopped giving a fuck, bro. He was so on the fence about making music again. And then the moment he did what you just said, like, but Chad, that was fucking 2 years ago, 3 years ago when
When?
you got back.
No, I came back in 2014.
14. Damn, God, we're getting
Yeah.
old as fuck.
2015 is when I started dropping again. But yeah,
Damn,
I
it don't seem like that long ago.
off. But I didn't really. But even though when I came back though, them first 2 or 3 projects when I came back, I wasn't where I'm at. So I'd say probably in the last 2 years. I'll tell you what it was since the pandemic. That's when I shifted because it was like make it or break it. Because I got
That's
laid
it.
off.
That's
I got laid
when
off. Yeah.
The make it or break it
That
line.
was 2020 though, right?
Yeah.
See,
COVID.
we was working, so I feel you 100%.
Yeah.
You gotta go in. It wasn't nothing else to do but go in.
It's like the whole universe shifted when that happened. Like to where I feel like we're still in it.
I said,
You know what I mean?
I
Like
said
the-
stop
like
giving
I
a
don't know.
fuck. No, you're right, Chad.
I feel exactly where you coming from. I don't even want us to go.
No, but you see what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying though. It's in general.
But when Chad said it was that make or break it, that's the same thing I'm saying with that stopped giving a fuck. When I said that, it's the same thing. The make it or break it. Where it's just all the fuck in, dude. Like,
bro, I be looking at. I swear, I look at this shit. It's do or die. That's how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when I got somebody like my manager in my corner.
fuck yeah.
That give more than a fuck about a nigga. And like it ain't just music with us. Like this shit family, you feel me? So it's different. Like we really looking out for each other.
Yeah. And
we growing this shit together. It's hand in hand. We putting in a lot of fucking work, you feel me?
Yeah.
So like bro, I'm blessed, bro. Like this it's different, bro.
I love the way he sits and talks about you, bro. You know what I mean? Like
I talk to him the same way, bro, all the time. I probably get on his nerves thanking him for like I call this nigga or text him like, hey nigga, thank you, bro. I love you, fool.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro.
But that's being humble, bro, and just knowing your blessings. But the fact that y'all been rocking together for 4 years and been through a few projects, like y'all, there's no secret how this business works at this point. Like everybody knows what we doing. We all got the same end goal. Like I said, management had an opportunity to sit down at the table with Kendrick tonight. At least through the door. Like whoever's sitting down.
I don't never want to pop shit. I'm going to pop shit for I tell him every time I'm going to pop it for you. Man,
I love that though. But he answered through the door. He's like, no, that's just Kendrick, bro. This is all about Kendrick. But we love that answer. Who else said that?
I'm going to use your lighter too for
me. All about, yeah, bro. You like that lighter. He likes the fucking chapstick lighter.
DJ Q did that for Eddie Valero.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Q, man. My dog.
Yeah, DJ Coop.
DJ Coop. Shout out. Okay, Coop. Yeah. Shout out Coop. Yeah. I know. Yeah.
That's who. Valero's guy.
Yeah, I already know. Yeah.
That's family, man. That's extended family. We've known Coop for years. But that same scenario, and Coop's the homie. Coop's been here and been on the show. Been
twice.
On this, right?
He was coming with Triple Play Squeak.
With Squeak.
Yeah.
But that's what I was going to say. He's been on here just Coop, and he's been on here with an artist. But then when Eddie Valero pull up, I'm like, Coop, you want a mic? He's like, nah, Squints, I'm cool. This is all about Eddie. But that's from a management perspective. But a management that wants to see the artist fucking win. But also a manager that knows how to let the artist fucking win. I think is from a creativity aspect, what's the influence like there?
Creativity?
From management.
From management? Yeah. He just let me go, bro. He trusts me. He trusts what I do.
And he shop the beats or you? Sorry to cut you off.
Do he shop the beats?
Yeah.
I mean, he gets beats. Yeah, like he do every fucking thing under the sun.
Like management should do.
Yeah, but I get beats, of course. Like, you know, I try my best to make sure he don't even have to think about what the product is. Like, don't have to worry about that. He'll give me input. He do. Matter of fact, let me stop, Kevin. He do be guiding me on a lot of shit as far as like stuff we need to do outside of just me creating from my pure, you know what I'm saying, standpoint. Like, he give me ideas and like, you know, different avenues to go so we can tap into different markets and shit like that. Like I said, he understand what's going on. Yeah. He been teaching the nigga. So, but yeah, pretty much he trusts me with what I do. You know, I understand what I do, bro. I do this shit.
It's
I
working,
live and breathe this shit.
It's definitely working.
Yeah. What? I know you dropped the single that you got now that came out March 10th.
Yep.
That's doing well. What's next for you? Are you working towards you just gonna keep blasting singles out? Or are you working towards a project as well?
We're working towards a project for sure. Actually, man, we got so much music in the cut, but we definitely just gonna be dropping singles. You know, just pushing out good music, you know, letting the people hear what we got. It's gonna be different vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like summertime, we're gonna give y'all something that y'all not gonna expect. You know, shout out to Teddy Walton.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I got a project that I have in the cut called Years and Tears, and
like a full project.
Yeah, and that was the leading single. Basically, Get What You Give was from that project.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I love Get What You Give. Like that was the first one to hit my radar. That was the part of the EPK that Spade sent over. But it's just a dope visual. And
thank you. Shout out to B9.
That's who shot that?
Yeah, he shot that. Yeah.
It looks great, but it just I don't know. It's a good first impression.
Thank you.
You know
Shout out to Dexter. He produced it. My dog in Berlin, Germany.
Hell yeah!
Shout out Germany.
I see you telling me about off camera.
Yeah. Dope. It's my dog. That's dope. He produced a lot of my shit. We work.
How did that relationship?
Instagram, bro. You know.
You just mentioned Germany, so I'm like, how did? So he just reach out, or you reach out?
I think I honestly don't remember. It was that organic to
neutral follows and then
type shit. Yeah, and then we just showed love, and we've been working ever since.
Do y'all speak or just DM?
Yeah, we talk. Yeah, we talk on the phone.
Do you hear his accent heavy?
Yeah.
Dope.
They don't have strong English over there, and he tell me that while we talk.
Yeah,
but he
sorry, my English.
Good though. Yeah,
I already know, bro.
Yeah, he actually he pronounced everything pretty well though. He just I feel like he don't, cause you know I be talking slang, you know I be mimicking niggas.
Yeah,
he be like,
hell yeah.
That's interesting. How long y'all been working together?
About 3-4 years now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was that already a relationship producing wise when you got in the picture?
Yeah, I was already
Dope.
locked in with him.
That's fire though, bro. Especially just an out of country producer. Who else was talking like Rogue? Rogue said that just recently. Remember he said that SoundClick dude
That
reached
boy
out
be
to him.
cold, man.
Bruh, there's a kid
Can't
named
play.
Lord Rogue that was recently over here.
Yeah.
Monster, bro.
Yeah,
Oh God.
you'll like him too, bro.
Extremely talented kid,
What'd you
man.
say his name is?
Lord Rogue.
Lord Rogue.
Lord
I'll
Rogue.
I'll put you up on his new album with his.
Yeah,
with
shout out to
Delay.
him and a guy named Delay. They came over here talking about a joint project they just put out. Shout out to the Delay.
Yeah.
To Delay. I was new to his music, but Lord Rogue is a local cat, man. He's a young cat, but he is a monster.
He's 22 years old, bro.
So, shout out to him.
One of the only artists that I said I would sign that moment. Like I don't have Show and Prove is a operating LLC, and we are under that. We're just not. We have O&E and Chad Arms. That's our artist.
Yeah.
But
An extended family with Lee Rizzle.
absolutely, and we're working on something else. But anyway, the fact that that's just like a flower that I don't throw much. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't just say that. It's not that I'm not a total fucking idiot at this music shit. Like
Nah, but you understand music, bro.
Well, you're
From a
you're
conversation,
another
yeah.
one.
Come
You're
on.
another one though that
Nah, thank
anybody to be lucky to have on their roster though, for sure.
absolutely.
Yeah,
But the best part about your story, kid, is that you're fucking 25 years old, bro.
yeah, man. You still doing your thing, like
Still
what you're
doing your
You're still
fucking
learning
thing.
it, bro.
26.
But
yeah.
you're building
26, my bad. Yeah,
26.
you-
I'm sorry. I'm
It's all
sorry.
good. It's all good. I'll be 27 this month.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still young though, dog.
Yeah, you're 20. That's where you beat me out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Start that shit with a 4. It sucks. You know what I'm saying?
Man, hey, you blessed to make it there. You hear me?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I want to make it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's dope though, man. I keep going back to the age thing, man. Just to hear the maturity that you have right now with the outside influence, like based off your team, like you sat down through the gate, bro, and threw flowers towards management and talked about his influence and like his mentorship, guidance, that type of thing. You referenced to my man over here,
Yeah.
the cameraman.
Silverback Production.
Absolutely. You know, I think it's dope though, bro. Just to meet someone that we don't normally associate with, and that's a long list of people, bro. But to meet a fresh mind like yourself that we get to tap into, and especially being Memphis on, it's dope to experience that from a podcast host perspective. You know what I mean? Especially being such a fan of the R&B genre, and then meeting a kid like yourself that does it so well, man.
So
And to hear like the new influences in your life as far as a 6-month-old daughter, you know, and having the type of team around you and that type of confidence you're building and knowing it's all or nothing type scenarios and shit. It's going to be interesting to see where Kendrick P's stock goes, because I know it's going up.
what's up?
But it's just like, yeah, you know, it's kind of like the projected rate now. Like we could throw a dart at the wall and almost
You gotta.
I guarantee we're gonna miss. But I promise you, man, the projectile rate, you know, with the mindset you have based off our conversation tonight, yeah, get out the way, man. Kendrick P, he's a problem.
On the way. Hey, man, all I can say, man, all praise be to Yahweh, you feel me? I take no credit. I'm blessed to be here, blessed to still be doing what I'm doing, blessed to be able to create and translate to connect with people, you feel me? So, hey, we here and we doing this shit, man. We staying pure with it, man. That's all we on.
Yeah.
Pushing love, you hear me? We ain't on nothing. We pushing straight love. If don't nobody love you, P love you, you hear me?
I love that shit, man.
dope.
Yeah, it's dope to sit here and co-sign you, man. And like I said, I didn't know Kendrick P at all personally until he walked through that door tonight. And we kind of slow walked it getting into this, man, just to sit and catch the vibe for a while. And it's been dope having you, bro. But this doesn't happen often, where it's just total strangers through the door with open arms type shit.
So-
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Use love, man.
You know what I mean? I want you to understand, bro. You're here based off the literally recognition that we were presented by DJ Spade.
Shout out DJ Spade.
But yeah, shout out. I appreciate you, man. I really do,
man.
because it's been dope to sit and just talk to the kids and to get to know him, bro, and get to know a little bit more about you and your team. It's a dope fit, man.
Shout out Hunter Promotions. Shout out Rocksteady, man. You know what's up, man.
I love it.
We get into it.
I
Make sure to
mentioned
tap into the links, man. We'll have them in the description and the live comments and all that good stuff.
Yes.
And I want to shout out I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
now,
you
my
good, go
bad.
ahead.
And I want to shout out my little brother, Young Key. And he produced some tracks for me too. But he a young artist. He on his way up, man.
Dope,
bro.
How old's he?
He's 16.
Woo!
No, he actually just turned 7.
It don't matter.
He about to
Still
turn
teen.
17 in like
He's still a
week
kid
or
though.
two.
Keep going.
Kid,
That's
man.
dope. Shout out to you, bro.
Bro, the dude is raw. He better than me. I can't wait to pop and jump out the way and let him take over. That's what I'm on. Little
That's
dude
dope.
raw.
That's dope.
I'm sure that influence. I'm sure you're a big influence to him, man.
Yeah, that's my little dog, man. You know, he like to tell me I raised him type shit. I mean, that's my
Hey,
little
man,
brother, man.
Play that role. You know what I mean?
I don't play about it. I teach him everything that I learned and that I didn't know at his age. You know what I'm saying? So I can make sure that he be way ahead of his, you know, his class. He ain't gotta be stuck in these spaces. He can understand how to maneuver through these, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These difficulties of life, man, spiritually, mentally, whatever, physically, all this shit.
Yeah.
But I really,
cool, bro.
I really hope that everybody taps the fuck in to the links below, and it just sends them down the same rabbit hole I went into.
Yeah.
And then what's dope about this scenario is they've got the opportunity to hear a little bit more about you before they get on that journey. You know what I mean? I kind of did it the opposite way, but at the end of the story, dude, I'm glad you're the homie. You know what I'm saying? So
Likewise,
anytime you're in the city, man, y'all please pull the fuck back up.
We putting up, man.
Yeah, talk
no
that shit
question,
because
Yeah, we finna work on some.
Cause
Thank
I
you, Chad.
got some
I was
shit
waiting on
to
it.
say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
talk your shit.
I got some shit to say.
I love it, dude. Chad just said, I was so on the fence, Chad. I was about to say, fun fact. Don't forget, I warned y'all that literally we were over there having a grown folks conversation, and Chad and Kendrick were over here fucking rapping back and forth. Yeah, I know he's an R&B singer, but they were literally like rapping back and forth.
Hey.
Rapping.
I'm gonna pop my shit one time because I don't pop my shit too much, man. A lot of rappers ain't fucking with P. You know what I'm saying?
Talk your shit.
A lot of rappers ain't fucking with P. I can hop on any track, man. We can go bar for bar, track for track. Nigga, let's go. Nigga ain't fucking with me.
I love that
Bring
kind
your
of talk.
favorite rapper.
Who talks like that, Chad? Tory Lanez. That's who he talks. That's how he talks.
Hey,
Tory
you know
got
what I'm
bars.
saying? I ain't gonna speak on, bro. He got a lot going on.
Major
He got nothing
bars.
to do with me. He a raw nigga though. Shout out to his talent. You hear me?
Yeah, for
Super
sure.
talented.
But put me in the booth with him is up.
What you gonna do? You gonna start dropping bars too?
I will necessary. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple jumps that I got out with some, you know, some bar work. Shout out the junk I got called Breeze. Shout out to Zach Feezy. We dropped that maybe like middle of last year sometime.
Dude, Chatty Bobby make that shit happen.
I'm
He'll give you a
going
verse.
crazy. I ain't playing.
Yeah, Chad, get him to sing the hook and give you a verse.
Yeah,
Bro, I think that'd be crazy as fuck to mix into that arsenal, dog.
But I study this shit. I'm telling you, I ain't just talking, bro. I really study music. I think I told you this before we started talking, bro. I really have a passion for like bars, like words, like flipping phrases and shit. Like it's just different for how people understand how to put these words in these pockets, and you know what I'm saying, how to even just
wordplay.
articulate this shit in this manner.
Yeah.
It's different, and I got a real passion, like a love for that shit. So I understand on a different level, and if I want to tap into it for real, I tap into it. So don't test me.
Yeah, dude. We're gonna work on. We're gonna drop something for
I
sure.
love it, dude.
Let's do it.
I'm anxious for it, dude. Like I said, Kendrick, I can't tell you enough, man. Thank you for your time tonight, dog.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
man.
y'all
Thank
pulling
y'all.
up, dog.
I appreciate
It's been
y'all.
real having you. But I'll say it one more time. Anytime y'all in the city, you got some shit to say, you know where to go, bro.
I always
Please.
got some shit to say, so I'm pulling up.
Yeah, I love it, dude. And
Yeah.
hopefully that Chad Arms featuring Kendrick P or Kendrick P featuring Chad Arms. We gotta make that happen.
Oh, it's
We need
Man,
that.
that's why
He's
we
already
was
got
over here
already
popping
sent him a
shit.
beat, bro. It's already in the works. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Love it. I love this type of
Easy.
talks, man.
man.
But yeah, man. With all that being said, Kendrick, until next time, man. Pull the fuck
Let's
up. You
do
want to
it.
drop? You want to drop? Say anything? It's your camera right here, dog. You got
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
to say before we jump out of here?
Hey man, say man. It's your boy Kendrick P. Make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms at Kendrick P Music instead of an S, it's a Z. If it's hard to find me, search me on your search engine, Kendrick P. Everything I ever drop gonna pop up. All my social media sites will pop up for you. Go get that new single, Get What You Give. New music on the way. I am R&B from Memphis. Make sure y'all tap in, man. We taking over.
Oof, talk your shit.
yeah,
I love it. Yeah, he's speaking facts, man. Tap the fuck in. The kid's super talented, man. We hope they really
And
do that.
spread love, motherfuckers,
Man, love it.
y'all. Tripping out here.
Spread love and
You
motherfuckers.
hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spread love,
Big wave.
motherfuckers. I wish we could call it that. We didn't name this episode, Chad. We got to figure that one out.
Yeah.
But yeah, dog. Chair's yours anytime. Pull up again for us soon, okay?
We on the way.
Chatty Bobby, I appreciate you, man.
Oh, yeah.
As always. Until next time, it's I got some shit to say. I got some shit to say.com, ChadArmesTV.com, Kendrick fucking P. Y'all tap in. Chatty.
Yeah, no.
Get us the fuck out of here, Chad.
Bow.
Bitch, we got views.